Alright, Yoke's finally back, and as expected, everything was funneled through him either in the post to create off his doubles, or as the hub for the others to get downhill off his screens. But as much as he generated for him offensively, that just couldn't make up for how bad they were defensively, and a lot of it was stemming from how sloppy they were trying to play fast. There were way too many bad passes, and even the bad misses were basically live turnovers, so those just led to constant runouts for the Mavs instead. They're still slow at getting back, or not matching up in transition, and in the half court, their usual game plan of showing off screens was not working at all because they were getting killed on the backside, or Kai was still getting downhill. They even tried a zone that failed just as bad, and that's all without even mentioning the constant boards they were giving up off easy crashes or slip-bys. But the worst part about the combination of all these issues was it led to the entire Mavs team eating, so every player got to establish a rhythm. And once Kai decided to turn it on in the second, that just opened up even more shots for the others, because the Nugs had to start doubling him. That 26-9 run in the last 6 minutes of that quarter just broke the game open for him to take control of it, and the momentum even carried over into the third for him to go up 24 early. But sticking to a common theme of the Nugs, they finally decided to play real defense once they went down big, and I've lost track of the amount of times this has happened already this year. They still can't figure out a way to replicate that sense of urgency from the start, but again, at least they've proven they can lock up if they wanted to, and all those stops just created pace for them to run it back. It was more of the same play through Yoke or quick runouts, and that just led to their own big 27-6 run with all the momentum on their side. If anything, they should have had control of the game entering the fourth, but Najee prevented that with 3 crucial buckets against their weak-ass zone, and those were game-saving, because it just made that quarter a game of buckets instead of them potentially breaking it open. Both teams just went on to stagnate each other's offenses, and the Mavs were selling on Maul with that second unit, then committing the same doubles onto Yoke, or collapsing the paint whenever he was looking for his. And on the other side, the Nugs were taking away everything in transition, or selling on Kai, so the Mavs had to settle for tough shots in the half court. But because of all the attention on the stars, it was the others that showed up throughout, and it really came down to the last 2 minutes. Lively had the most important stops with his back-to-back blocks, because those led to the Mavs going up late, and fortunately, they didn't have the free throw plague, so they were able to maintain it till the end. Russ still had a chance at a ridiculous 4-point play to tie the game if he just made the first of his pair, but it wasn't meant to be, and the Nugs just couldn't welcome Yoke back with a win. Just watch the tape.
Hits the rim, but it goes to Jokic. Murray, a three-pointer. Bang! 1-point game with 10 seconds to go.